Good morning. I'm excited to be here this morning to introduce Jaimie Walters as an inductee into our College of DuPage Athletics Hall of Fame. It's an honor for me to do that for Jaimie. When Jaimie called and let me know that she was going to be inducted and asked me to present her, I was thrilled to be able to do that as her coach and as her mentor. Jaimie is the epitome of a Hall of Fame inductee. Jaimie came to the college and just grew and flourished as a person and as a player. She represented College of DuPage well, and she still does represent College of DuPage well. Jaimie was a true leader. She was our captain for both of her seasons here at the College of DuPage. She was a leader both on the court and off the court. She had a passion for the game. She didn't just like to show up and practice, but Jaimie liked to show up and lead. Jaimie had superior skills and superior talents, and Jaimie was a great person, a great player, and a great student athlete. She was the whole package. Jaimie, when we look back at the records, all-time records at the College of DuPage, Jaimie is in the top 10 in nearly every statistical category. The categories that Jaimie was top 10 in was kills per season, average kills per season, hitting efficiency, digs, average digs per game, service aces, solo blocks, block assists, average blocks per game, and serve reception ratio. And I want to highlight that because Jaimie was a middle blocker and a middle hitter, but she's number 2 on the all-time list for serve reception ratio. That is an incredible feat. That's someone who has great defensive skill, great off of serve receive, and that is very unusual in the game of volleyball to have your middle blocker, your middle hitter, playing all the way around on defense and truly being your primary passer for the team. So that is another just accolade that Jaimie accomplished because she was a complete player and is a complete player still. Jaimie also holds the all-time individual single match record for most digs and most blocks, and that occurred in our national championship game. Jaimie was N4C all-conference player both years, N4C all-tournament team player both years, all Region 4 all-tournament team, Region 4 all-region team, and 2-time NJCAA National Tournament all-tournament team member. And in 1999, Jaimie was named the most valuable player at the national tournament. I remember when Jaimie first came to the College of DuPage to play volleyball. She actually came with her sister and was planning on playing with her sister. Well, things didn't work out, and her sister decided not to play, and I know that was tough for Jaimie. At first, Jaimie was kind of a quiet player, a quiet person, timid, maybe not real confident. I think she was confident in her skills, but just wasn't showing that strong confidence. And it was just so neat to see Jaimie just develop as a player, to develop in her confidence, and to develop into that leadership role. And it didn't take long at all for Jaimie. She was comfortable on the volleyball court, and you could see that. She really became a player that other players looked up to. And by her second year, again, she was a captain of the team, and she was really a mentor to those younger players. They looked up to her. She was a role model for them, and they really drew their confidence from Jaimie and her confidence. And we had a saying on the team. We had a lot of sayings on the team, and I know players will remember them, and I know Jaimie will remember this one. To be early is to be on time is to be late, and to be late is to be irresponsible. And that was Jaimie. She was always early. She wasn't on time. She was always early, in the gym early, wanting to stay after early, and that carried over into tournaments, into matches, just into life. Jaimie was always early. She wanted to be that leader, and she was for us. Jaimie played a critical role in the success of our team. And again, volleyball is such a team sport. Jaimie had great individual accomplishments and skills, but put together with a team, she was and we were unstoppable. Jaimie led by example. She was a leader by example, mentoring the younger ones. She was an extension of me on the court. She was that coach on the court that kept things cohesive, kept our winning and our losing to a minimum. But above and beyond that, we wouldn't have been where we were without Jaimie and the success that she helped to bring to the College of DuPage. I was blessed to have many great seasons of coaching success at College of DuPage, and it couldn't have happened without great players and great assistant coaches and great support staff. As I look back, those 2 years were so special when we won back-to-back national championships, and Jaimie was a part of both of those years. And when I look at what significant impact did College of DuPage have on Jaimie, I reached out to Jaimie for some insights in that. And the first thing that Jaimie said was, it's about team. It's not about a single player or a single individual, but it's about a team. And these are Jaimie's exact words. She said, being part of College of DuPage volleyball program taught me desire, persistence, and intentional focus to achieve goals. And that just shows you the type of person, not just player, but the type of person that Jaimie was and that Jaimie is. She learned to never give up. She learned to persist. She learned to set goals and go after them and attain those goals. She stayed the course with that with volleyball. Jaimie stayed the course with that in her professional endeavors and in her personal endeavors. And I truly believe that was because of the impact that the College of DuPage had, and specifically College of DuPage volleyball had, to help Jaimie just develop into the person that she is today. And I'm just so blessed and happy and honored to have been a part of that.
Jaimie Walters was a focal point on the court by starring in her 2 seasons of Chaparrals volleyball. The Bloomingdale native helped her program become the first female COD program to win consecutive national championships, both under NJCAA Hall of Fame coach LuAnn Zimmick. The 2-time All-American was the NJCAA tourney most valuable player her sophomore season. She completed her collegiate career at nearby Benedictine University, becoming one of only 4 to have 1,000 career digs and kills in Eagles history. She later coached at Dominican University, Aurora University, and Augustana College. Please welcome Jaimie Walters Eickman to the stage.
Opportunity this is. I am not a public speaker, or today I am, and we'll get into that, I just want to say thank you. I am incredibly humbled by this nomination and the award. Quite frankly, a bit overwhelmed with joy when I got the call from Jane. I was crying like a little baby. I was just so overwhelmed, and it was just like, really? And I shared it with my mom and my sister, but I didn't even share it with my in-laws because I was like, this isn't right. Like, me? Like, I don't think so. And then not until the press release went out did I actually share it with others. So, yeah, because I was like, oh, it is true. So when I started thinking about what to talk about, for I think originally it was supposed to be about 8 minutes, and then we received an email and it said 5 minutes. Which I was thankful for. I started asking some friends about some advice, and most of them said, be yourself. And I said, well, honestly, if I'm going to be myself in front of a large crowd giving a speech, then I would usually be shaking, jumbling my words around, and everyone would just be uncomfortable. Well, today I'm going to choose to be more than me. Today I'm going to choose to be a chaparral. Have you ever heard of the saying that it takes a little more to be a chaparral? Each day for 2 years, we practiced with these t-shirts, College of DuPage on front because that's who we represent, and understanding that it takes a little bit more. Wow, can you just imagine that? Seeing this saying each day, knowing that in order to be a part of Coach Zimmick's program, we had to be more and we had to do more. It was awesome. It was inspiring and something I've never been a part of before. Now, back in June of 1998, I had no idea what I was getting into, and honestly, I do not remember what was said at the first official team meeting. But what I do remember is that the coaches meant business. I was a little scared. That if I wanted to be a part of something special, that I better jump on board now. I was excited for the focus of the program. And although I had no clue what success looked like, all I wanted to do was play volleyball and be a part of the team. Over the course of the 2 years, I was fortunate enough to compete for College of DuPage. I learned what success was. I learned what being a teammate was all about. The coaches taught us about respect, determination, drive, focus, tenacity, and most importantly, how to work selflessly. Not only did we see and learn about this type of work ethic from our coaches, LuAnn Zimmick, Coach Mitchell, and John Pangan, but also from the College of DuPage athletic staff, top down from having an amazing athletic director and Dr. Ralph Miller, to athletic training staff, Mike Bell and Julie Sveck, Coach Scott Keller in the weight room, to Pam and Danielle in the equipment room and clothing, Lisa in the athletic office, and Levi, our bus driver for nationals both years. Talk about an amazing platform for success. Everyone was working together to achieve more and to be more. Even the parents jumped on board our bandwagon, and they traveled everywhere they could with us. The parents made it known that DuPage was in the gym, and you better watch out. The foundation that Coach Zimmick set for the program didn't just start with us, though. The foundation started in 1989 when she first started at COD. And because of her hard work and dedication to the college and the volleyball program, I am here now. Coach, you work tirelessly, and not just with recruiting, but all aspects of life. And thank you for that. Thank you. I also want to thank Coach Mitchell. You were the rock of our program. I believe that you helped create a culture of endurance and no excuses. And thank you for helping me academically, as well with classes and the direction. And thank you, John Pangan. Not only did you let us shave your head after winning, I think it was our first regional, or maybe it was conference, I don't really remember, but we shaved your head. But you worked with us whenever we asked. You helped me become a more efficient hitter and a player. Mike Bell, thank you. I know he's not here today, but he was my athletic trainer, and I say my athletic trainer because I worked many of hours with him on rehab, on therapy, and his crazy mustache always made me laugh. He just had the little curl. I don't know if anybody remembered that. So thank you, Dr. Ralph Miller. Thank you for believing in us and always cheering us on. Having you in the stands and having you there watching us meant so much more than I think you could ever imagine. We'll start with Pam and Danielle. I just want to thank you. Where are you, Danielle? There you are. Thank you for always having our practice apparel and uniforms ready and equipment room orderly. Now that's no small feat, and most colleges, especially 2 years, do not have this luxury. I believe this is one of the many areas where it takes a little more to be a chaparral. Coach Scott Keller worked with us in the weight room. I was not a very strong athlete at first, but working with him, he brought me to another level. And Lisa, who is in the athletic department, her support and the Lucky Charms cereal that she brought on our national trips, that helped us in more ways than she could probably even remember. And Tolis, thank you. Thank you for nominating me for this award and for believing in me. I also want to make sure that I say thank you to all of my teammates. Without them, I truly wouldn't be here standing in front of you today. They sacrificed just as much as I did, and they pushed me to be a better person, a stronger volleyball player, and I never for 1 minute wanted to let them down. I believe all of them felt the same way. Teammates alphabetically from last name, this is for both years: Sean Brady, Jen Cliff, Rose Cuevo, Kathleen DeBray, Colleen Dooley, Susie Hamilton, Tina Lesneski, Valerie Ludwig, Lisa Martinez, Sarah McCabe, Marcel Merchat, Maureen Monahan, Malika Moses, Melissa Novak, Beth Rooks, Meredith Russell, Joanna Terciano, Stephanie Woldarshek, and Danielle Vaughn. And thank you to my parents. You have been through it all with me, from multiple knee surgeries to face paint. And thank you to my husband, Kyle, who's in the back with Elsie and Kenneth. Thank you for always believing in me. I love you. And thank you to my in-laws, Roger and Sherry. Thank you for coming up here to celebrate with us. And lastly, there's so many other outstanding volleyball players that have played before me and also with me that deserve this award. And I thank you guys, the staff, for choosing me to represent the College of DuPage volleyball program this fall, as it marks our 20th anniversary since winning our second national title. It does take a little more to be a chaparral. Thank you.